Welcome to Kesseki Studios, where creative content meets endless fun. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join our growing community.
The Deepfake Hunter, Chapter 1, The Viral Spark. Eddie Kane's morning always began with a chaotic symphony of alerts. The glow of multiple monitors lit up his cramped one-bedroom apartment with a cold blue radiance that cut through the lingering darkness of early dawn. Stacks of reference books and dog-eared printouts lay haphazardly beside half-empty coffee cups and notebooks cramped with hastily scribbled formulas and diagrams. His custom-built computer rig, an assembly of state-of-the-art components, meticulously overclocked and housed in a chassis that hummed like a well-tuned engine, served as both his office and his fortress against digital chaos. As Eddie booted up his system, a torrent of notifications burst onto his dashboard. Routine flags from social media feeds, alerts on suspected fake news, and a steady drip of citizen-submitted tips about manipulated videos scrolled by. He had grown accustomed to the endless barrage, each ping a reminder of the digital battlefield he fought every day for truth. But then, one alert demanded his undivided attention, a red icon flashing with an urgent priority code from Sentinel Analytics, global monitoring system. Snapped to Eddie's attention. A headline appeared on screen. Breaking. Senator Xavier Lawton caught negotiating with terrorists. Leaked video. Eddie's stomach twisted into knots. Senator Lawton wasn't merely a public figure. He was widely revered as a bastion of integrity in a political landscape marred by corruption. The implications of the video were staggering, and as Eddie clicked the file open, his mind raced with both professional curiosity and personal perturb. The video loaded smoothly on his primary monitor. In a dimly lit room, Senator Lawton sat across from a shadowy figure, whose features were barely discernible. The audio track was crisp. Each word resonated with a disquieting clarity. "I'm willing to make concessions if it ensures our mutual interests are protected," Lawton's voice thundered, carrying an unsettling mix of resolve and resignation. In response, the dark figure leaned in. For a split second, his face was revealed, a visage unmistakably linked to a notorious terrorist leader. "Then we have a deal," the man intoned, extending a hand that Lawton accepted with a shaking grip. Eddie leaned forward, then hit pause. With practiced precision, he scrubbed through the footage frame by frame. Even to his seasoned eyes, something was amiss. The lighting on Lawton's face appeared unnaturally disjointed from the ambient gloom of the room. His movements, though fluid at a glance, betrayed a subtle rigidity. A slight lag in the blink of an eye, a momentary freeze when a smile should have flickered. It was as if the human nuances were rendered too perfectly, too mechanically. Without a moment's hesitation, Eddie loaded the file into Sentinel Analytics' proprietary analysis software, a tool engineered to dissect digital media with surgical precision. The software's interface, a combination of high-definition spectral displays and real-time waveform monitors, began its meticulous work. It dissected the video pixel by pixel and analyzed every waveform, exposing discrepancies in lighting consistency, subtle audio mismatches, and unnatural transitions in facial movements. In a matter of moments, the program began flagging anomalies, mismatched light sources, inconsistent audio transitions, and most damning of all, the absence of the subtle micro-expressions that lent authenticity to human emotion. There was an uncanny, almost mechanical precision in his movements, a dead giveaway that something wasn't right. Eddie's eyes narrowed as he reviewed the on-screen diagnostics, his mind trained by years of blending journalistic skepticism with technical acumen, raced through possible explanations. He recalled the rigorous tests he'd run in previous cases, each one a reminder that the tools he wielded were designed to expose even the most carefully constructed fabrications. Now the data was unequivocal. The video was a deepfake, and not a crude one by any measure. It was the most sophisticated counterfeiting he had ever encountered. He leaned back in his chair, heart pounding as the reality set in. "It's fake," he murmured under his breath, the words heavy with both relief and dread. This discovery was no ordinary case of misinformation. It was a wake-up call. Somewhere beyond the sterile data of luminous screens, a new breed of digital deception was emerging, one that would challenge everything he thought he knew about authenticity. For now, though, all Eddie could do was record this anomaly, bookmark the file, and prepare to follow the digital breadcrumbs to the next clue, unaware that each piece of evidence was leading him into a labyrinth far more dangerous than he could have ever imagined.
Thanks for tuning in to Kesseki Studios. We hope you enjoyed the journey today. If you loved this content, show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing. And remember, creative content, endless fun, every time.